Hi, I'm Simone from Sublime Beauty, and in this video I'll be letting you know if microblading can go wrong. As long as you find a trained microblading professional in your area, the likelihood of the procedure going wrong is minimal. However, since microblading does break the skin during the process, there are risks involved. So, if you're scared, I'd like to reassure you that you are not alone, and it is completely normal to feel this way. But as a microblading artist, it is my duty to give you the facts so that you can make an informed decision to whether or not your fears are justified. There's a lot of content out there on social media, good and bad, and I've had the good fortune of training one-to-one with the leading Harley Street semi-permanent makeup artist. So I am confident that I can give you good and honest content on this subject. Let's begin by listing some of the 5 biggest fears clients have approached me with. Fear 1. Does microblading hurt? Microblading shouldn't hurt as long as a good quality numbing product is given proper time to work, usually 30 minutes. I'm not a fan of pain and I wouldn't inflict it on any of my clients, whom through meeting and consultation I have built a good relationship with. For this reason, conscientious therapists like myself will follow the correct numbing procedure during your treatment and during your 4-week top-up. Once your new eyebrow shape has been drawn on with eyeliner, numbing cream is applied to the area. It is then covered with cling film and held in place by a beauty band to ensure that the cream penetrates the skin and is activated by natural body heat. I know that this is not glamorous, but looking like an extra from a Rambo movie will be worth it as far as pain management is concerned. The cream is allowed to work for 30 minutes, and this is one of the reasons why your treatments should never be rushed. Although your appointment will last approximately 3 hours, the actual insertion of the pigment into the skin is very quick. The consultation, eyebrow mapping and numbing consumes most of the treatment time. Fear 2. Will I be stuck with eyebrows that I hate? If you have researched your therapist and have undergone a thorough consultation with them, then getting stuck with eyebrows you hate is almost impossible. During your consultation with a fully trained therapist that you feel comfortable with, your new eyebrows will be drawn with an eyeliner using the eyebrow mapping process. This means that the new eyebrow shape will be based on your face morphology and is unique to you and will complement your face. Stencils are not used. From your consultation, your therapist will already know the look that you are trying to achieve and can advise you on what will look most aesthetically pleasing. But you will have the opportunity to discuss your future shape and colour density in more detail before the actual pigment insertion begins. Therefore, your therapist should only deliver the eyebrows that you are happy with. In addition to this, your therapist will build up colour density and thickness gradually. You'll find that you quickly adjust to your new look, and at the 4-week top-up or 6-week top-up or 8-week top-up, you will be braver and want more definition. Furthermore, it should be noted that semi-permanent makeup is superficial, as it's performed on the very top layer of the skin. It is designed to fade. Permanent procedures goes far deeper into the skin, well into the dermis, making them permanent and far harder to remove than semi-permanent makeup. For semi-permanent makeup, even at-home procedures such as salt exfoliation immediately after your session will help lift away the pigment if you're desperately unhappy with the results for whatever reason. Fear 3. Is microblading dangerous? No. Microblading and powder brow is perfectly safe when done by a fully qualified trained technician who will follow all the health and safety guidelines and checks. To receive accreditation, a fully trained microblading artist will be well versed in hygiene and proper sterilisation of equipment, so there will be no risk of infection during your procedure. Your therapist will also have a good knowledge of skin structure and contraindications. These are occasions where the client should not undergo microblading, such as those who are prone to keloid scarring. This will all be established during a thorough consultation. There are a number of other health and safety procedures which a good brow technician will follow. You can see some of them in my blog on whether mobile brow technicians are safe and hygienic. Disposable needles are used for both microblading and powder brow procedures, and they are immediately discarded at the end of your appointment. As mentioned earlier, you will also undergo a patch test to minimise the risks of any allergic reactions during your procedure. Finally, your therapist will provide you with detailed aftercare advice to eliminate any risk of infection occurring. Fear 4. What if I don't look like myself after my brow treatment? I promise you that you will look like yourself, just a better version where you get to save time in the mornings. Remember that your new eyebrows are mapped out according to your features, so they are the eyebrows you're supposed to have and are simply just reinstated and or enhanced in areas in order to fulfill their duties in framing your face. A client once told me that she was fed up with looking like a boiled egg. It's a harsh way of putting it, but I guess I haven't seen any eggs with eyebrows in my lifetime. And remember, in the worst case scenario, semi-permanent makeup is just that. You won't be stuck with something you're not keen on, as there are ways of reducing the pigment before it fades away by itself. Fear 5. What if microblading makes me look too done up? There are many different microblading techniques available to help you achieve different looks, from bold to barely there. You don't have to sport a Nike tick, and I would never do this for any client in the first place. But given the volume of Insta-queens out there, you'd be forgiven for assuming that block, bushy, bold look is all that's available. That is not true. The more defined look is a personal choice, but you can also achieve eyebrows which are incredible natural looking and even understated. So natural, in fact, that people would think your eyebrows are real. Individual hair strokes and shading is a fabulous way of achieving this natural feathered look, and your therapist will be there to help you to decide what works best for you. I hope that I have eased some of your fears or concerns. I firmly believe that you should never feel pushed into any procedure. You should be provided with all of the information you need to make the decision that is right for you. Passionate therapists like myself do this job because we instantly see positive results, and this truly drives us. So rest assured that you will never leave my treatment room without a smile on your face. But if you'd like to find out more, please comment below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for listening.